The World Without Visas, Around the World with Valery Shanin. The campaign on the Hittite Trail became the next stage of the World Without Visas project, within which Valery Shanin travels only around the countries visa-free for Russians. On this travel, his fellow traveler was Katya Klemantieva. Turkey, Hittite Trail. The Hittite Empire existed from the 12th to the 19th centuries BC and was very powerful. During its blossoming, the empire controlled all the territory of modern Turkey, plus the East Mediterranean up to Palestine. Hittites were one of the first to learn the technology of producing iron objects, and were the first to use fighting chariots in battles. They had thousands of gods and hundreds of cities. In 2010, a walking tourist route was laid in the Turkish province of Çorum, the Hittite Trail, with a full length of 236 kilometers. It passes on ancient roads which connected the cities of Hаттуса, Aladža-Hoюk and Šapinува. The campaign on the trail will begin at the ruins of the city of Šapinува, which are near the modern Turkish village of Ortaköy. But we still need to get there. So we have to go by car instead of walking. The village of Ortaköy lies far from the well-trodden tourist routes. They don't bring tourist groups there, and the public transport for locals on the road is rare. Our only hope will be to hitchhike. In Turkey, drivers willingly give rides, but we still have to do a few interchanges.
Они не хочется мне арабские или русские. Они работают в районе, не могут. И здесь могу работать. А я не могу. Я люблю гулять.
I like to walk.
Тоже путешествие?
Путешествие. Да. Если я не хорошо
My Russian is poor.
Я знаю. Просто если турецкий поговорю или матукайте, ты сам не думает лучше. Просто он что сказал мне, или меня плохо говорит, да? Просто так думаю.
İstemiyorum.
Nurten nerede?
Gitti onlar.
Bak.
They say that you shouldn't film them without makeup.
Накрашенных снимаешь.
Sen geliyorsun diye hemen gitti.
Они все на него ругаются, что он не накрашенных снимает.
Это йогурт там нету, да? В России.
Нету. Ну, такого
сладкий,
турецкого
да?
нет.
Да, сладкий.
Ну, прочитай.
There is no Turkish. Read at least something.
Что, про бир-бир-бира?
Да.
Бир-бир-бир, бир-бир-бира, бре-бер-бер, гел, бера-бер, бир, бир-бер, дюкани, ачалым, демис.
The next car brought the travelers near the sign to the Kazankaya Canyon. Walked 12 kilometers, they managed to catch the first passing car. Its driver not only took us to the village, but also invited us for tea. There is no other way in Turkey. Every guest is an envoy of Allah. 3 kilometers away from the modern Turkish village of Ortaköy, the ruins of the ancient Hittite city of Şapinува have remained. This city was both a military outpost of the empire and a large religious center, and during a rather short period of time, it was the capital of the whole vast empire of Hittites. According to competent experts, the city occupied a territory of about 9 square kilometers. Only a small part is dug out.
Полтора метра.
1.5 meters.
Полтора.
Only the bases made from huge stone blocks have remained. Clay walls turned into ashes.
Ну чё, рада?
Happy? Why? We found the Hittite sign.
Знак нашли. Хеттский.
So typical.
Типичный.
They were drawing the same ones on houses. Now we should follow them and go along the Hittite trail. Here it is in front of us. From the ruins of Şapinува, the Hittite trail goes to the side towards the ruins of Aladža-Hoyuk's city. At times, it is necessary to walk on unpaved rural roads, or along a tractor's route, or straight through the fields. Tourists on the Hittite trail are rare. There is no tourist infrastructure here.
Здорово. Bye.
Шапинува.
Шапинуву говорить нам надо.
But literally, everybody who passes by invites us to be their guests. At last, we don't need to walk.
Все, спасибо. Ой, как здорово. Ой.
Merhabalar. Evde falan mısın?
Да.
Şey mi bu komşular mı senin? Demle nasıl?
Thank you. How wonderful.
Tuzlu mu olmuş?
So good. On the Hittite trail, we mostly go along unpaved roads, on trails.
По тропам.
On all 4 corners of this barrel, there are
В всех
signs.
4 углах знаки стоят. Круто?
Cool. The weather is unstable, cloudy. It rains from time to time. Walking by foot in these conditions is very uncomfortable. Near the city of Alaka, ruins of the ancient Hittite city of Aladža-Hoyuk have preserved. The central gate is decorated with stone sphinxes. The Hittites' bas-reliefs are carved on the outside wall on both sides of the sphinxes. Aladža-Hoyuk has arisen in the Neolithic era and continued to exist up to the times of the Hittites' kingdom. Excavation has begun in 1835 and still continues. Copper figures of bulls and deers, solar discs, jewelry, weapons, and tableware have been found in imperial tombs. From constructions, only foundations and long tunnels have remained. Do you need a flashlight? I can see everything. The most valuable objects found during excavation are exposed in the small museum. We accidentally encountered the person who participated in the description of the book along the Hittite trail. He suggested to deliver a copy of the book home. The Hittite trail leads from the ruins of Aladža-Hoюk to the ruins of the Hittites' capital, Hаттуса. They are on the suburb of the Turkish town of Bogaskala. It was the largest city of Hittites. It was on the main tradeway, connecting in the ancient time Cappadocia with the coast of the Black Sea. The city occupied a territory of about 190 hectares. Until now, only separate fragments are dug out. What are your impressions of the ruins of Hаттуса? I have never seen anything like this. I advise everybody to visit. If you didn't see Hаттуsa, you didn't see Turkey. In Hаттуsa, the campaign on the Hittite Trail comes to an end, and the World Without Visas project continues. Ahead, new travels over the countries, visa-free for Russians.